guys, it's Joanne from 15 Spatulas. Today we're going to make white and dark chocolate chunk cookies. There are many chocolate chip cookie recipes out there, but I have slowly tweaked this recipe so that it has the perfect texture, in my mind at least, for a chocolate chip cookie. It's thin and flat, but it's not so thin that it's crispy all the way through. It's just a little bit crisp on the edges. Chewy in the middle, it's not cakey at all, and it uses chocolate chunks, both white and dark chocolate, and each adds a different type of experience, but together it creates this cookies and cream type of effect. So I just sharpened my knife. It's gonna make this a lot easier, and I'm gonna cut about a half cup of each of these types of chocolate. The reason why I love doing chocolate chunks instead of chocolate chips is because you get all these little craggy pieces, and it really distributes throughout the cookie in a different way because chocolate chips really hold their shape as they bake. You want to end up with about a half cup of each of these, so I'm probably good here. Get going on my dark chocolate. And this is where a sharp knife really comes in handy because the dark chocolate is a little bit harder to cut. I have a half cup or 1 stick of unsalted butter in my bowl here, and I've softened it to room temperature. So if you press it with your fingertip, it should smush down a little bit. I'm going to add a half cup of granulated sugar to this, as well as a half cup of packed light brown sugar. And if you have the dark brown sugar, you can definitely use that. I'm going to use a hand mixer to cream this together on medium-high speed until it's combined. After about a minute, that should be combined. I'm gonna add 1 large egg, and I'm also gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're gonna mix those in. All right, that looks whipped and beautiful. So for our dry ingredients, I've got 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to add a half teaspoon of baking soda and a half teaspoon of sea salt. I'm gonna whisk that together to combine. I'm gonna take my dry ingredients and add them to the wet, and we're gonna mix that together until it's almost combined. And when the flour has almost disappeared, that's when you want to add in your chocolate. Got the dark and the white. And now we can finish fully mixing this together. And the reason I do that is because I don't want the cookies to be overmixed at all. We don't want tough cookies. Okay, beautiful. This is definitely a type of cookie dough that you just want to straight up eat out of the bowl. We are in the home stretch. I've got a large cookie scoop here, and I just love using these because it makes sure that all the cookies are the exact same size. And I'm just gonna drop scoops down onto a silicone matte lined baking sheet. You can also do parchment paper. So these are gonna go in a 350 Fahrenheit oven for 13 to 15 minutes until they're slightly golden brown on the edges and they flattened out. Cookies! Once the cookies have finished baking, you want to let them sit for just a couple of minutes so that when you go to pick one up, it doesn't fall apart in your hands. It has a chance to set and hold together. Let's give this a taste. Oh my gosh. The texture of this cookie is insane. The exterior is nice and crisp, but the middle is just a little bit underbaked, so it has this chewy resistance to it. You seriously just want to close your eyes as you sink your teeth into this cookie. It's so good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make this recipe, and of course, I hope you give it a try. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future recipe videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.